Village Farms produces a trinity of vegetables with known health benefits. Our tomatoes might well be nature's perfect food. They're fat-free, low in sodium, and packed with antioxidants and an array of nutrients that lower cholesterol, prevent heart disease, and may prevent cancer. Our multicolored bell peppers are rich in antioxidants and a good source of fiber. Our seedless English cucumbers provide vitamin C, fiber, potassium, and magnesium. Plus, Village Farms English cucumbers are not coated and have no acidic taste. These simple foods are simply great for us. But growing these simple foods is anything but easy. It's a balancing act between the environment and human needs, which often outstrip nature's ability to provide. Village Farms produce begins as a select hybrid seed, planted and germinated in one of our expansive indoor garden greenhouses. Here, the plant is naturally pollinated by bees and grows healthy and robust on nature's schedule, supported by the techniques of hydro-perfect growing. Village Farms plants are grown in an all-natural cocoa fiber that is a byproduct from coconut harvesting. Our plants are nourished by nutrient-rich water that gives them everything they need. We constantly adjust the nutrient mix depending on the season and the growth stage of the plant, ensuring it gets exactly what it needs to bear delicious fruit.
Of course, we feed the plants more water than they take in, but we recapture that water and recycle it up to 5 times. There's a high level of water conservation in that technique. In fact, even after the 5th recycle, when we no longer use that particular water, we then put it through an irrigation system on the land behind our greenhouses, where we sprinkle it onto native grasses, and our neighboring ranches bring their cows over and let them feed on that grass because that water is pretty precious out here and in general.
Village Farms has implemented an intensive integrated pest management program that uses beneficial insects to control pests and stimulate healthy plant growth. Our expansive glass greenhouses nurture rows and rows of beautiful plants kept fully energized by only natural sunlight. There is no need for artificial lighting. Temperature, humidity, and light levels are adjusted for optimal growing. During inclement weather, the structure protects the fruit from the damage that plagues field-grown plants. Weather cannot destroy the entire crop, one of the main factors that causes fluctuations in produce prices. Throughout the growth cycle, workers prune and maintain the plants regularly, adhering to the strictest dress code and hygiene standards in the industry. When the fruit is at the peak of ripeness, and not before, we hand-pick each vegetable. This minimal handling is why Village Farms produce is pristine and bruise-free. Our special packaging and gentle shipping methods protect the produce during the short trip from our greenhouses to your local market. We even pack the vegetables in bleach-free corrugated boxes that are minimally dyed and are recycled. The result is a perfect tomato, pepper, or cucumber that goes from plant to table in just 1 to 3 days. The produce looks, feels, and tastes fresh because it is fresh. Village Farms has taken our stewardship of the environment to heart. We prove that commitment every day through our company policies and actions. Village Farms has voluntarily adopted the non-mandatory growing standard called Good Agricultural Practices to ensure that our facilities have limited environmental impact. Our practices benefit the environment in many ways. In our enclosed indoor garden, there is no depletion of soil nutrients because soil isn't used in the growing process. We plant the same indoor growing area every growing season. No need to clear more acres to find rich soil or leave fields fallow to let the soil recover. Our optimum growing environment and perfect conditions yield 20 to 30 times more fruit per acre than field production. Therefore, fewer acres are taken from nature for growing. And each year, every greenhouse is completely cleaned out and disinfected to start a new growing cycle and prevent disease. Village Farms is a one-stop shop for tomatoes, peppers, and cucumbers, providing them 365 days a year via our geographically dispersed facilities. It's quality produce grown sustainably and responsibly.
I found that truly a picture is worth 1,000 words. And I can talk a lot about it, but I can bring somebody right here and just say, look behind us. And when you look behind us and see that growing facility in the middle of that beautiful valley, it says it all. It's sacred, it's pure. The product coming out of there is just as pure and safe. And if you look at the environment around it, it's easy to see how well we treat it and how serious we are about being responsible in our growing practices and truly being a sustainable company.
For more information about Village Farms and our Hydro-Perfect growing, visit our website at villagefarms.com.